Also in the city, the shooting death of Erixon Kabera continues to spark outrage. Tonight, we're hearing from a crime analyst who weighs in on the SIU's handling of the case and what it means for public trust in policing. Roger Collins has the story.
Our sons and daughters deserve to feel safe in Hamilton, not to fear for their lives on the streets.
Outrage at last night's rally after initial reports offered conflicting information surrounding the events of Erixon Kabera's death, and questions only growing louder about Ontario's police watchdog, the Special Investigation Unit, and its handling of the case.
What we do know is that preliminary reports indicating that he died from an exchange of gunfire with a police officer were incorrect.
That's a very, very serious type of incident to have occurred. And it's very interesting that the record has been so quickly corrected.
Patrick Watson studies police interactions with the community, and he says the public perception of this incident will be connected to a long history of negative police interactions with racialized people.
Overrepresentation of police use of force among Black folk and other minority groups, especially Indigenous folk in this country. This will be another example of that disproportionality.
Also today, the SIU confirming to CHCH News that the replica firearm found at the scene was recovered from the hallway outside Kabera's apartment where he was shot.
To see a replica firearm, to believe it to be a real firearm, to act on the presumption that it is a real firearm, and that would be treated by the SIU as exonerating for the use of lethal force historically.
We want the truth, we want justice, obviously, and we want transparency. All those things, I think, will bring justice to what happened.
As for body cam footage from that night, there is none. The vital piece of equipment approved by the Hamilton Police Board earlier this year won't hit the front line until 2025. But even if there was,
body cam cannot show us motives. It cannot show us what goes on in somebody's mind as they're making the decision to shoot.
Patrick Watson says while answers will eventually come to light, the rate at which they do may leave many disappointed. And he adds that even if the officers involved in this shooting were to be charged, their criminal proceedings would take years.